Oh my god, this is huge! This is huge, this is huge. This is massive! Look at the size of this cod!
When you find somewhere really good for fishing, the standard in angling is to keep the information to yourself and not to let anybody know about it. I've spent over 3 years spending hundreds of hours searching for marks, and this is my favourite find yet.
Wow, good fish on! I've never known fishing like this.
So why would I make a YouTube video about it then? Well, it's because it looks like this.
And there is literally zero chance I'm doing that without a rope.
The coastline of Fastcastle goes on for over 2 miles and is made up of some awesome features and structures. 100-metre high grey-white cliffs tower over the ocean and make this one of the most isolated areas along the UK coastline. In this video, I will not only be exploring the plethora of areas which can be fished from the shore, but also head offshore to hunt for some giant fish.
Okay, well we've finally made it down here. The climb was definitely a little bit sketchy there, but so worth it. This here is probably 5 to 15 meters. We're going to give it a quick hour before we go and explore the maze of rocks up there. That looks so fun. I cannot wait for that. The species we're after today are mainly cod and pollock. I would love to catch cod. Here is usually amazing for the pollock, but I rarely ever see cod, so cod will be really cool. Also though, mackerel. It's still super early in the year, so it's still likely going to be a little too early to catch them, but it would mean if we do get on some mackerel, it'll make it absolutely class. So the first lure which I'm going to use today is going to be a razor claw 60 gram. What I like to do with these is to put a single hook on the back, and I also like to put these single hooks facing downwards. First of all, pollock have a much bigger lip on the bottom, so there's more chance to actually get the hook in their mouth. Second of all, there are less major organs and structures at the bottom of their mouths. If you hook a fish at the bottom of their mouths, it's going to be a clean hookup, it's going to be a clean removal, and it isn't going to do some serious damage to the fish. Upwards gets in their eyes, maybe gets in their brain, their head. It's going to do a lot more damage to the fish if you're going to return them. A lot of tobies like this do actually swim upwards, so the hook will constantly stay down. So that's the way to fish razor claws, I would have said. All right, then here we go, first cast then. I'll let you let in on a little bit of a secret actually. This is about my 6th hour down here, believe it or not. I came down here earlier, right? The swell was gigantic. I was down here at like 8 in the morning. Swell was massive. The weed in the water was horrendous as well. Honestly, I couldn't fish through it. I couldn't get my lure to the bottom. So I thought I was screwed, and I was literally ready to leave, having a bite to eat for lunch. And then I saw it clearing up a little bit, and I was like, right, fine. I'll give it like an hour and a half, maybe. Anyway, gave it an hour and a half. Not a plant in the water, I kid you not. It's totally sorted the weed out, and the swell has gone right down as well. So I am now feeling very, very, very hopeful about today. There we go, fish! Hey, nice fish on. Feels better than a coley. I want to say this is going to be a pollock. Honestly, this feels a little bit like a cod. I don't know if this is going to be maybe a side up coley, that's the thing. You've always, oh, this is a decent fish. See a bit of colour? This might be a cod. It's a cod, it is a little cod. There we go, guys, look at that. That's a lovely little codlin. Well, there we go, guys. Hook came out really easily being in the bottom of the mouth there. And that is a beautiful little cod. Actually chuffed with that, to be fair. Very rare I seem to catch cod around here, but maybe this year is the year for the cod. We'll have to see. That's a beautiful little fish. Right, let's get it back. Good fish on. See, look at the bend in that rod. We're gonna have to get a little closer to the water here to be able to get this out, I think. Oh, I nearly just went in. This is gonna be a cod. Oh my God, look at the colour of it. Look at the colour of this fish. It's just gonna have to get flipped. Oh my God, guys, that's a beautiful cod. That's a beautiful cod. Look at the size of that cod. That is a stunner of a cod. Look at the colours on that fish. Almost like red, almost pink, isn't it? Beautiful fish. Look at that, guys, what a stunning fish. Right, I'm just gonna have to chuck it back like that. Go on, buddy. I forget how hard cod fight, actually. I think they fight a little better than pollock, actually. They just feel really, really heavy. I don't know what they do, they must just kind of like go like that with their fins.
Unfortunately, my camera batteries weren't feeling quite as excited about catching a few fish as I was, and I definitely paid the price for not bringing my portable charger. Alright then, good morning. I am down here again nice and early. Just making up a little bit of a plan on where we're going to be able to fish today. The thing with these cliffs is they are super steep. Most of the areas of that coastline are inaccessible because of how steep they are. I am having a look at the drone footage. I was here yesterday, so this is like the right hand side of where I was fishing yesterday, and these rocks down here look fishable. They do look really good, that's for sure. It's just whether they're actually accessible. It is low water at the moment as well, which is going to mean that we're going to be able to get a lot further out than what it seems on this video. That is option one. So another good option for today is going to be right next to where I was fishing yesterday. You could fish off of these rocks here, and it's actually safe and fairly easy to get to. Okay, the last option here is going to be a little difficult to see, but it's basically, it is round this corner. It's very steep to get down to, but just about doable. It looks a bit like that, but there's a really nice mark. So there's three options. I'm not decided yet. Let's get down there and let's see which one we're going to choose.
Look at this place. It's safe to say that walk has definitely paid off. I'm going to start off using a different lure here. We're going to go with the Westin Sandy Andy, which are lures which I've just got hold of actually, and look at them, they are absolutely fantastic, I've got to say. These lures here are now my go-to sand eels, in fact. That's how much I love them. I'm going to start off using a smaller lure than what I'm used to, 22 gram. I think it's going to give us a really good idea of what sort of fish are down here. Good chance of getting a wrasse as well, so let's get chucking with this. There we go, fish on, fish on. A little further out, I'm not sure what this is going to be. I'm going to say coley, to be fair. We haven't had a coley yet though, so good to rack up the species. Be lovely to get all the species today, guys. Be lovely to get pollock, coley, mackerel, and we've already got cod. And I think this is a pollock. Oh, it is! Well, there we go, guys. What a beautiful little pollock. That's a second species now. Let's get this back. And it is mackerel and coleys that we still need to get still. So I have just spent a couple of hours down at the mark where we had that little pollock. The size is definitely not what I'm worrying about today though, because as soon as we get out on that kayak, we're going to be in the grounds where the monsters live. With that being said though, there is definitely something special about catching a big fish from the shore, and I think I've just found a mark which could give us exactly that. And just like it always goes down here, the question is how to actually get down there. It's definitely not down there. Maybe down here, but yeah, it gets a little steep.
I was super happy to find this mark, but I was surprised to find that there weren't any fish about. In my opinion though, it was definitely worth it as it aligned the stars for the kayak.
An ideal start. Oh man. It's gonna be brutal. Oh, God. Alright, pal. Can't quite believe what a difference 24 hours can make with the sea. Yesterday about this time there were 2 metre waves coming in. Now it is virtually flat calm. It looks beautiful. So happy to be out here today, to be honest. I thought I was going to have to give it a while for the waves and the swell to settle down a little bit, but we're doing well. So just going to be chucking around the same leads as yesterday. Just going to chuck this about, work my way down the coast a little bit and just see what's knocking about, really. Feeling super hopeful. I'm going to be totally amazed if we blank this today, so this should be a lot of fun. There we go, guys, fish on almost instantly. I don't know what this is, but this is going to be an alright fish. Definitely not Coley. I think this is going to be pollock. Oh, it's another cod! Oh my gosh, guys. I mean, look, you can see there, guys, like they are really close in. I've been fishing the deep water for a little bit there and not had anything. So I do think that they have moved into the shallows a little bit today. Hopefully a sign of things to come as well. Right, let's slip her back. I've almost found like a little bit of an eddy in the wind, you know, so hopefully I'm going to be able to almost like anchor up by these rocks here and just be able to chuck into this deep water. This looks absolutely lethal. Oh, thank you. Oh my god, there we go, good fish. I think this might be a mackerel, to be honest. I think this is going to be a mackerel, in fact. Please be a mackerel. It is, and it's a beauty mackerel. Look at the size of that mackerel. Oh my god, that's got to be what, like a pound at least, probably a pound and a half mackerel there, guys. And what I've made here for the mackerel is a bag which hangs over the side, which I can just store them in so they don't bleed all over the boat. There we go, and get it tightened up nicely. There we go, there's a fish, there's another mackerel, fighting stupidly hard as always. My god, this could be a giant mackerel, or this is maybe something else actually. Blimey, heck, this is a big fish. What on earth is going to fight this hard? This can't be a mackerel, can it? This must be a monster. Oh, it's a cod! It's a lovely cod! There we go, guys. We are hammering the cod today. In the boat! Well, there we go, guys. That's an absolute stunner of a cod there. I fought like crazy, honestly. It fought a little bit like a mackerel there. I thought I was onto a giant mackerel or something, but I'd definitely take one of these over a mackerel any day. Oh, there he goes. And he's down. Straight on again. Straight on the next cast. This could be even better, this one. I think this is going to be a nice cod. This could be a really nice cod. Hey, this is staying really deep. Right, we're about to get it in. This is going to be massive. Please be like a 20-pound mackerel. Come on, this is going to be huge. Here we go, we've got colour. We've got colour, we've got colour. Boom! Look at the size of that cod! Oh my god, guys. This could be a PB cod. In the boat! Oh my god! Look at the size of that fish! Oh my god! Guys, the kayak is absolutely mint. We are slamming the fish. Have a look at the size of that cod. That's got to be at least 4.5 pounds. Possibly a 5-pounder. Look at the belly on that. That has been filled with sand eels, I reckon. How long has this been? I think this is my 4th day fishing now for this video. So, hey, to finally get a few fish like that is definitely worth it. 100%. Oh man, I'm so chuffed. Well, that is a little bit of a nightmare. I don't know how on earth that has happened. Well, there we go. Fish on, fish on, fish on. Well, there we go, guys. Another absolutely gorgeous, probably 2.5 pound cod there. Slip this one back as well. They're all over the place. I can't believe it. Well, as you can probably see from behind me, it's turned into an absolutely gorgeous evening. This swell has just gone right off. The wind has dropped right off as well. I'm literally drifting the right direction now, which is an extra bonus, but super slow and just hammering fish. I mean, like, does life get any better than this? In my eyes, definitely not. This is the best day sea fishing I think I've ever had, with cod certainly. I've never had any cod like this ever. This isn't going to take long to get a PB cod. Another one? Yes it is. That's a really nice one. I don't know if that's bottom. Hey, this is a fish. Oh my god, it's actually taken line. This is a massive fish. This is a monster fish. This is going to be a massive cod. Oh, just a really feisty cod anyway. The bend that I'm getting in this rod is actually nuts. Man, this is a good fish. This might be better than the first, or the current biggest. Oh my god, this is massive. This is a monster fish. All right, I've got leader. Oh my god, this is massive. And it's still, oh my god, this is huge. This is huge, this is huge. This is massive. Look at the size of this cod. This is my biggest cod by miles. That's, hey. Oh my God, and it's, oh my God, this is massive. Hey guys, this could be close to a double figure cod. Look at the size of that fish. Look at the size of it. Guys, this is absolutely giant. This is gonna be, honestly, genuinely, this is gonna be close to a double figure cod. My scales are absolutely knackered. They're completely broke. This is a monster. Oh, that's my PB. That's got to be an 8-pound fish. I mean, I don't know, 7 or 8, 7 pound for definite. That's a 7-pound cod right there. That is a 7-pound cod, and that is my PB. Obviously, it isn't from the shore, so it's a little questionable how you do your PBs from boats and stuff. But what? Either way, honestly, I don't care. I couldn't care the slightest right now. This is an absolutely giant cod. Look at the size of that cod. Oh my God, guys, that's my PB cod right there. That is my PB by miles and miles. Look, the length of that is ridiculous. That has got to be at least, well, it's got to be at least 6. It's, I want to say 7 pounds, but that could go 8. Let me know the size, guys. Scales are broke. I can't use them today. Let's get this stunner back in the ocean. There we go. Oh, and he's feisty. What a fish! Yes! Well, there we go, fish on the boat rod. Look at that! Wow, they did not feel heavy at all. Look at them, like 4 little joeys. Nice! Well, I think I'm gonna have to keep them for bait, to be honest. I will put them back. I've got to show you these lures, guys. These are the Westins, the Sandy Andes, and they are absolutely lethal. I don't even need to tell you how lethal they are. You can just see how many fish I've caught on them. Some guy sent me these, and to say a thank you to him, go check them out. They're in the description. Go check his website out. Get them from him. You will not be disappointed in these. I promise you that much. What an absolutely amazing fishing day that has been. I am still just in disbelief with that cod. Thank you very much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.